This is why the tribe of Dan was removed from the Bible. This is also why we see snake worship or maternal mother goddess worship on every continent. When you look into the history of India, they will tell you, oh yeah, we're from the tribe of Dan. And you start to look into what Indians worship, and the fact that India has all of these snake temples. Snake worship seems most proficient, as though it had settled down. Basically, it's going to be India. India is one of the most cursed places on this planet. Pretty much the poorest country in the world. India is cursed because they decide to worship the snake. Because they're Danites. Because they inherited this false caste system. Goes back to Dan. How do you think Dan was cursed? Taken out of the book. Can't even be part of my 12 tribes, Dan. Because you decide to worship the snake. You prefer the mother goddess worship. Let's just go ahead and put it modern day. You prefer Pachumama worship over me, thus saith the Lord. This is also how we can tell who is who. Are you a saint or do you worship the snake? Two kinds of people. Do you honor the Lord in heaven or do you honor the snake? Do you worship yourself? Because that's all snake worship is. Again, this is why Dan was cursed and damned. Because the tribe of Dan, they hated their father in heaven. We can see that today in modern India. We also see this history of snake worship. The story of Saint Patrick casting the snakes out of his home country and sending them back from whence they came. Story of Saint Patrick is the story of the righteous people and man who helped to drive the tribe of Dan, the Tuat Danann, out of Ireland. Because the Druids, which is almost 100% similar to the Levitical priesthood, FYI, they began getting into some pretty heavy snake worship. This is also why the Levites went astray, because the Levites were taken over by Dan. Ooh! This is a very long, heavy study. Remember that Ireland and Scotland equals the land of the scholars, the land of the priests, the land of Levi. Does it mean that there are not Danites and Judites living where Levi lived? But the point is that the Levites are heavily centered in Ireland. We'll get to that later. The point is that the tribe of Dan, just as they had done before, they did everything that they could to destroy the priesthood of Levi, because Levi also equals the bride of Christ. This is why John the Baptist was a Levite. Moses was a Levite. The list goes on and on. Dan seeks to destroy the leaders, the teachers, the preachers, more than any other tribe, because if you can get the Levites to not do their job, biblically, well, the entire tribes, they won't ever do anything. It was the Levite who baptized Messiah. It goes pretty deep.